So if this is the priority of marketing and why it's the priority, let's go into a deeper dive into each one of these. So we said the first category is where people have a problem and they're looking for a chiropractor, okay? And we said the first category was a trusted relationship of your existing patients. Okay, so what kind of marketing do we want to do to your existing patients that would have the highest form of effectiveness and the least expense? If we wanted to talk to our past patients, that's number one. Family members, remember your past patients have a circle of influence of 7. 8% of those people are looking for a chiropractor at some point in the year. 2% of them are in auto accidents every year. Well, how much are we just gave the stats here with his past patients. He had 90 potential people who had a problem every month that he's not talking to. Okay? So we got to start talking to them. So when we do that, what is some of the most effective ways of doing it? Well, what's the easiest way from a vehicle of delivery? Email. Email is real easy. What else? Video. Why? 55% of how he communicates is visual. Who should be in the video if they're past patients? Whoever has the emotional connection. Whoever has the emotion. That's typically the doctor and the authority. The doctor has the emotional connection and the authority. That's why it's so important the doctor make periodic videos that go out to the past patients. Does that mean all of them have to be? No. Can there be recordings of something else? Yeah. Can a staff member do it? Yeah. But the core of the marketing is I want to maintain the emotional contact of that relationship with that person. So I want them to see the doctor, okay? And then when we go into the content, we'll break down the content here. In other words, what should you say? When you're in the video, what should you say? Well, we already know, we know there's things you shouldn't say, called paradigm shifts. But we'll go, well, here's some really simple things on what you should say and the order that you should say it. And it's very easy. Matter of fact, that's what we're going to do here in just a second. So that's number one. So how important now is video starting to look? Okay, let's go to number 2 now. Where's the second place they go? They Google their insurance company. All right, so by the way, do you have to know SEO? Anytime they get on the internet, you got to know SEO. For your material to come up, it's got to be SEO, search engine optimized. We talked about that. So we got to know the basics of that so your stuff at least comes up, right? When they Google those words. Okay, so what could we have come up? We could have an article come up, right? We could have a website come up. We could have different things come up. What would be the most effective? Video, yeah. Now, the video could be a PowerPoint. I gave you some thumbnails with PowerPoints in them. You just do voiceover PowerPoints. They're real easy because now it's not you. You don't have to think. All you got to do is read the screen and hit forward and it creates a video. We'll show you how to do that here in just a second. So that's real easy. But what's even better? If you were on there. Now, it's not as big a deal if you're on there or not. Why? With an insurance video versus your past patients. Why? No, that's not why. They don't know you. They don't know you. There's no emotional connection. That's why. They don't know you. With your past patients, there's an emotional connection when they see you. That's why it is good for them to see you. When they never met you and don't know you, there's no emotional connection there. But when you are there, it helps to start the emotional connection. When there's a human being on there. So it is beneficial. Unless it's negative, unless, it's a negative. Remember I said what's pretty much the only rule in video. Don't make a bad video. That's really the only, it's not about making slick videos and good videos. It's about don't make a bad video. And I'll share with you what the criteria of a bad video is, okay? That's it. Okay, so we could do a PowerPoint with that. We could do, but what would you rather see? You Google, let's say you're looking for a dentist, right? You Google dentist in your hometown, right? Or you Google your insurance company for your hometown. Boom. 2 things pop up. One is a video with PowerPoint words. It's a video. And the other is of the dentist. And the dentist is talking about how he accepts the insurance and what the cost is and the copays. Which one's going to influence you more? Do you get my point? But I'd rather have the PowerPoint on the internet than what? Nothing. Nothing. The first rule in marketing is do something. Well, the first rule is don't do something to make something negative. But after that, just do something and then learn how to say the right thing. That's all. And that's what we're covering right now. So let's go to the next one. Google their location. That's not video. Not directly, it's not video, because that's Google for Business. That's the maps and the reviews. So that's not video. Indirectly. But indirectly, when they click on your website link, what should be on that website? Videos. Would you rather read or click go to a video? There's a news article here. One you have to read. One is a video. You just hit play. Which one are you hitting? If this is over and over and over how you're acting and reacting, then why aren't you doing it? Why are you resistant to doing it? See, you can't be. This is the new world. You have to be. You have to be. You got to understand the patient. You got to go to where they're at and do what they're doing if you want to be successful. That includes overcoming your issues. Next one is the conditions. I told you they'll Google their condition. They'll Google chiropractor, back pain chiropractor, location. And remember I told you, even if they don't put in location, it's still going to be triangulated for location. Okay? But I want to put in location to enhance the SEO and enhance the visual response to the patient that says, yeah, that's my location. Okay? So, conditions. What do you think you'd rather see? If you were going to Google a problem, would you rather read an article on it or watch a video on it? Where do people go for their solutions to the problems when they want to know stuff now? YouTube. There's plenty of articles. You can go to article sites. Do you guys know of any article sites? Guess why you don't know of any article sites? Because that's not where they go. That's why you don't know about them. See, this is the power of video for your business. And then the office sign. So we like to combine video with a proactive sign to enhance the probability. Okay? Now, that's the first category of business. How important was video in the first category of business? Where was video involved? First one, yes. Second one, yes. Third one, not so much. Google for Business, not so much. Conditions, yes. Sign, not so much. So out of the first 5 places patients go, 3 out of 5 definitely very important for video. You think you might want to get comfortable with video?